So today I have Aaron Brown with me, who is on our real estate team, and we're going to get to know Aaron a little bit. So, Aaron, what made you kind of get into real estate? How did you get here?
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, great question, Larry. Hello, everybody. What got me into real estate was I had some family, friends, and just family in general that they always had like a bunch of rental properties. They actually would buy the homes, rehab them, and then just like fix them up, rent them out, or they would just buy a bunch of investment properties. And also have a family member up in Kansas City that owns a brokerage up there, and just seeing that at a young age like drew me closer to the real estate world. And I just saw like, wow, like people get to mess with houses all day, and make good money, or just see new homes. And I was like, oh, this is cool.
So it kind of runs in the family then.
Yes.
So how long have you been around Wichita?
All my life. I was born here in 2001. And then, yeah, I've lived here ever since. I would only like travel abroad sometimes, but always lived here.
Yeah. So always being here, what's your favorite local spot to grab lunch or whatever it may be?
Oh, grabbing lunch for a local spot. That's a good question. I think my go-to spot is going to be this Korean restaurant called Kimchi off of 29th and Rock. Always, whenever I get the chance to go there and get the rice dish with the spicy chicken, it hits every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time. Yeah.
So what is your favorite part of helping buyers and sellers?
My favorite part with helping buyers and sellers is helping them reach their desired outcome and their desired goal, because everybody has different goals in life. Everybody has different ways they want to do things, and I like to uncover that and make it happen for them.
Yeah.
Again, like the industry that we're in, we have to adapt all the time. And with people, you have to adapt all the time too, because just because I talk a certain way doesn't mean they'll understand it, or we vice versa. We can't communicate by just throwing and vomiting. We have to take the time to really understand what they need. And that's my favorite part.
So what would you say is one tip that you always give your clients?
Okay. One of my tips I always give my clients is, let me think. It's a great question. I'm trying to think of my biggest tip. I think my biggest tip I always give them is to take a deep breath. I feel like in today's world, everybody is just go, go, go. They don't have time to just sit back and think clearly. I know sometimes, especially when we're with the buyer, they see a home, they just want to jump on it. But I'm like, hey, take a deep breath. Let's look at it. Let's research it. Make sure it's good.
And you got to make sure it's the right one.
Exactly. The same with the sellers. They'll see like this super high offer, and they're like, okay, let's take it. Let's go right away. But they didn't look deep within the contract to see like, hey, they're highballing it, but they have no backbone. They don't even have a pre-approval. Why would we accept this? So yeah, that's my big tip: is take a deep breath, take your time, make sure it makes sense, make sure it's right.
Good. So do you specialize in like any type of property or a neighborhood or anything like that?
Yeah, so my specialty, I don't have a specific kind of property. I mean, I guess single family homes is my go-to. I usually specialize in first-time home buyers and people who are looking to sell their first home for the first time. That's kind of my niche. That's who I feel like I can connect most with.
So last kind of real estate question here before we get into some more fun type of stuff. What is the most memorable transaction you've ever been a part of, whether that be good or bad?
Oh, okay. The most memorable. Oh, what? Yes. So the most memorable one I can think of personally, um, I had this home that I helped my family members buy. And it was right at the time last year where there's a huge spike, an increase of like demand, and then just a sudden just drop off, like right in like the middle of like I think it was like August, like the prices and everyone just went stale because it was during the time of the election.
Mhm.
Um, we had went, my cousins had went and gone to see this property, and they fell in love with it. It was in the everything that they needed, but the builder cheaped out on some things, and my family was like, no, we don't want to pay this price for it, even though the neighborhood is all like a certain price point.
Yep.
And they wanted to offer basically like 50 grand under asking, including my fees and everything. And we went back and forth, and the agent was super happy at first that we were bringing an offer, and not happy with the fact that we were 50K under. And just going through that phase of, negotiating this and negotiating that. And we finally got the 50K under, after just sticking with it and then realizing that, hey, there hasn't been any other offers coming in. So they were just like, you know what, fine, we'll just take it. And then just having that big win, I feel like it was really memorable for me.
Yep.
And for my family, of course. The other agent, the other party was not happy, but that's part of business.
Yep. So what, or do you have any like hidden talents or hobbies outside of real estate that you like to do?
Um, hit, Things outside of real estate I like to do. Yeah, I like to play volleyball. I've been doing that for like over 10 years now. And then I like to go to the gym. It's one of my hobbies I like to do too. And I love cars too.
What's your favorite kind of car?
Sports car, obviously.
Yeah.
My dream car is going to be a McLaren 720S, but that's obviously a dream. It's like a whole house that you got to buy. But attainable dream car right now is just going to be getting another, like a Lexus IS. So.
Yeah. Good. So what does a perfect weekend look like for you?
Oh, perfect weekend for me would look like, I think a perfect weekend for me would be setting up a schedule for like work, and then just like downtime to just do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like to set up all my work stuff, like showings or any appointments I have in the morning, and then around like 3 or 4 o'clock, just be done with work in a sense, and just go out and go fishing, or hang with my cousins, go play volleyball, go work out. That's my perfect weekend.
There you go. So who inspires you the most in or out of real estate?
Oh, who inspires me the most is going to be definitely my mom. Well, a little bit about her. She came from Vietnam back 1999. She barely knew any English. She didn't have a college degree. She didn't have anything. And she just worked hard. She got into the nail business like 15, 16 years ago. And she's made great living, and she has like great people skills. She knows how to talk to people, and that just like really inspired me. I'm like, dang, like if she didn't know how to talk English and didn't know how to do anything like sell people things or like talk to people or just work really hard, like she wouldn't have anything. But she learned all those skills just through time.
Yeah.
She grinded, and it just really inspires me, because I'm like, that's kind of in my industry, like the people business, talking to people and learning what people need and how to help them
Yep.
get what they want to get, you know.
So does she own her own nail salon now?
No, she thought about it, but she's like, it's too much work. She
Yeah.
makes good enough money working under somebody, so she's fine with that.
There you go. Would you rather have a beach house or a mountain cabin?
Oof, I'm a mountain cabin kind of guy. I feel like just waking up in the morning, just seeing like the sights, like, you know, like just all the nature and stuff.
Yeah.
And the beach is nice, you know, but I feel like after a while, it's just you're looking at just ocean, you know, at the end of the day. So I feel like waking up to mountain views, like you feel like it changes, you know. The seasons will change, you know, unless there's just evergreen trees out there. But you know, you have like snow and just the sunsets every day changes. If there's fog or rain, it's always changing.
So to kind of piggyback on that, then I think I might know what you like to do, but what's your dream vacation?
Oh, okay. Dream vacation is going back to Hawaii. The mountains there and just the beach. I don't know. It's literally a paradise. Went there last year and I was like, dang, I really want to go back.
Yeah.
You know, it was awesome being over there. So,
what was your favorite part of Hawaii?
Definitely like just being there and then just going around the island of, we were on Maui, I think.
Yeah.
Just traveling there and just seeing all the local stuff, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah. What is your favorite home trend right now?
Home trend, like, can you elaborate?
Like paint colors or flooring type or just style of house?
Okay. I guess I guess I'll hop on the bandwagon. It's like that white oak like flooring with like the white cabinets. It's like, I don't know, it just gives me like bone like feel. I also really like that, like, I don't know what it's called. It's kind of like a, people like paint it or something. It's like kind of like a lime wash look for the walls. That looks great. Or like an ivory looks really good. I was like, if I ever decided to do like a flip home one day in the future, I do plan on it, but right now take my time on it, research more, find the perfect deal. But whenever I find it, I have an idea of what I want to do, you know, just to make it more appealing.
So if you could tour any celebrity's house, what celebrity would you choose?
Ooh, any celebrity house. I have no idea what any celebrity's houses look like. I just know, like, I think Shaq has that one that's like, I don't know how long it is. I know it's like on like some sort of lake or something, and it's just like enormous. So I think I would want to tour Shaq's home. I think I saw like a little video of somebody like doing a kayaking, like, and it took like 15 minutes to kayak from one end to the other end of just the house, not the whole property, just the house, the backside.
Yeah,
I was like, that's crazy.
So kind of last question here.
Okay.
What's one thing that your clients would be surprised to learn about you?
Oh, that is a great one thing that would be surprised to learn about me. Huh. I feel like I shock most people with this. I'm actually bilingual. Most people look at me and they think I'm like just either white or Hispanic, but I actually am like Vietnamese too, and I speak Vietnamese decently. And whenever I meet people for the first time and I know they speak Vietnamese or only Vietnamese, I always talk to them like, and it always like shocks them. They're like, "Whoa!"
So let's hear something. Let's say like,
oh, you're putting me on the spot now.
let's say I really like this house. Let's put in an offer.
Oh, okay. Nhà này nó đẹp quá. Mấy khách muốn bỏ cái offer. There's not really, I don't know the real term for offer, but I always say it like that. Mấy khách muốn bạn bỏ cái offer vô nhà này, mua nhà cái này đi. Nhà đẹp quá.
Awesome. I don't know what you said, but
I just said like, this house is very beautiful. Do you want to put an offer in? Let's go buy this house.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron, thanks for taking some time with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And if you see this on the internet, wherever it may be, this is just a little get to know Aaron. He's a part of our real estate team. He's up and coming. He's a really freaking good agent that truly cares about his clients. And in the real estate industry, you don't see that as often as you probably should. So if you see Aaron out in public, give him a shout out. Just say hey, and get to know him a little more. So, Aaron, thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you again for having me, Larry.
Yep.
See you guys.